You've probably already wondered what the difference between the wheat and the tares. Mentioned in one of Jesus' most fascinating parables, the parable of the wheat and the tares, really is. If you've ever wondered what this story means and how it applies to our lives, this video is for you. First, we need to know what the wheat is and what the tares are. In the agricultural world, wheat is an essential grain, used to make bread and other staple foods. It is a symbol of something good, fruitful, and useful. On the other hand, the tares are a harmful plant, very similar to wheat in appearance when it begins to grow. But as it matures, it reveals itself to be something useless and even toxic. When born, the tares and the wheat are the same. But when harvest time comes, the wheat bends with the weight of the years, symbolizing humble souls bending before God. But the tares, because their ears are empty, with small and bad seeds, do not bend, and it is easy to separate them. The tares represent people full of themselves, full of their pride, but empty of God. They are upright in their pride, but empty of fruit. On the day of judgment, they will arrive before God empty-handed, or worse, poisoned by sin. In the biblical context, wheat represents righteous people, those who follow God and live according to His will. The tares, on the other hand, symbolize the wicked, those who oppose God's ways and sow evil in the world. In the parable of the wheat and the tares, found in the Gospel of St. Matthew, Jesus tells the story of a man who sows good seed in his field. But during the night, his enemy sows tares among the wheat. When the plants begin to grow, the man's servants notice the weeds and ask if they should pull them up. But the owner of the field tells them not to, because they might uproot the wheat by mistake. Instead, they should wait until the harvest, when the wheat and the tares will be separated, the wheat will be stored in the barn, and the tares will be burned. What does this parable mean? Jesus himself explains the parable by saying that the owner of the field is the Son of Man, that is, Jesus himself. The field is the world, and the good seed are the children of the kingdom of God, while the tares are the children of the evil one. The enemy who sows the tares is the devil, and the harvest is the end of the world, when the angels will separate the righteous from the wicked. This parable teaches us several important lessons. First, evil exists alongside good. In this world, evil and good coexist. God allows both to grow together, but not forever. Second, we must consider that judgment will come. Although it may seem that evil thrives, there will come a day when God will bring justice. The righteous will be rewarded, and the wicked will receive their punishment. Finally, Jesus values patience and discernment. Like the workers in the field, we must be patient and trust in God's timing. We cannot always distinguish the wheat from the tares with the naked eye, but God sees everything and will act at the right time. How can we apply this parable to our daily lives? First, we must make sure that we are wheat. That is, live according to Jesus' principles and avoid temptations that could lead us to become tares. We must also be patient and not rush to judge others, because we do not always know people's hearts. Finally, let us trust that God is in control. Although at times it seems that evil prevails, the parable of the wheat and the tares assures us that in the end, good will triumph, as Our Lady said at Fatima, that at last her Immaculate Heart will triumph. It is a short and necessary teaching. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more content. Hail Mary.